Hi, my name's Ishmael and today we're going to be talking about property investors' difficulties. So, some of the difficulties that I have experienced in the last 12 months due to COVID, due to other issues, I will be talking about in this video. So what are some of the issues I've experienced? Well, some of the things that have actually caused me issues in the last 12 months are things like mental attitude. Now, a positive mental attitude is very important in the property industry, as being a property investor, unless you're doing it with your partner, you're generally doing it alone, and it's a very lonely place. So over the last 12 months, with COVID happening and the other things happening in the property industry, keeping positive has been a very big challenge for a lot of people. Now, being a full-time property investor, it becomes very much harder than with other people. Other people who are going to work, they can go to work and they can interact even if they're social distancing and working in a normal industry. Some people have had job changes, some people have had other changes. But as a property investor, it becomes a very lonely place. Because you're working alone, you're generally finding properties, you're going to view them, you're putting offers in. Quite a lot of the time, those offers will get rejected because you're a property investor, you need to get a bargain. Now, with the current market as well, since the first lockdown lifted, the property prices have been going up and up and up and up. Now, you can't predict that the prices are going to carry on to go up, so you need to make sure you buy a bargain. Now, if you would have bought at the end of the first lockdown, you would have bought and the prices would have gone up in most areas of the UK, and you would have had a bargain by now, where you've had a few months for the prices to increase. However, as a property investor, you never do that. And most of you, as you're watching this, are probably property investors, so you know that. Or you have a little bit of knowledge in the property industry, so you know you don't predict that the price is going to go up. You buy, and you make sure you buy a bargain, so that worst case scenario, you don't lose anything. So this is what a lot of people like me have been doing, and they've been getting a lot of rejection from estate agents. Sorry, we won't take your offer. Sorry, we've had a higher offer. First time buyers looking to buy properties. The estate agents, they're going to the estate agents, they're seeing homes under the hammer, they're seeing it needs a little bit of work, it's livable, and they go, yeah, we'll offer this much. And a lot of property prices have actually been going up 5%-ish on average. September and December, they were going about 5% above the asking price on average. And so you were there trying to get it below asking price, and they're like, sorry, we've had an offer 10,000 more than you, quite a lot more than you, we've had an offer over the asking price, we've had an offer higher than that. And so you're getting a lot of estate agents saying, no, 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 we're not taking offers that low. This can be quite disheartening because you're there trying to work and get your next property and get the next deal over the line. And you're always looking for new deals. So regardless of whether you've got a deal on the go, you're still trying to get another deal. I have a deal on the go now. I've also got another deal in the pipeline which looks like a potential very good deal. And I'm still trying to get a third deal on the go. And a fourth deal and a fifth deal. I'm just going to keep building up the amount of deals I'm doing. Now, you know that it can be very disheartening when you get a no and a no and a no and a no. So it's very difficult to keep positive. But if you keep at it and you keep working through your negativity and all the rejection, you will get there. I am a property investor and have been a property investor for over 2 years, nearly 3 years now. And because of that, I know that there are difficulties being a landlord. You can get bad tenants, you can get good tenants. You get people who don't look after property, people who do look after property. I've had tenants who want to leave before the end of their 6 months period when they moved into the property. They've moved in, one particular tenant, they moved in, they then found a partner and they wanted to move into their partner's flat. And so after 4 months, they were like, we want to leave now. And I'm like, well, you're tied into a contract, so you can't leave. So all this has happened during the last few years of my investment history. And this is one of the reasons why I know that being positive is always the most important thing. And regardless of whatever anyone says, Don't take it to heart. It's really hard not to, but don't take it to heart. Make sure you just stay positive. Know that if you keep working at the property industry and keep going and keep pushing, you will find that first perfect deal. It might not be a perfect deal, but you will find that first deal. And that first deal will give you so much motivation to keep going. And as you find more deals and you come across more difficulties, the more you work through it and the more you keep at it, the more you will eventually build up the mindset and the positivity that you can achieve it, you can do it, regardless of what people say that the industry's hard. It is difficult, it can be hard at times, but it's not that difficult if you just keep going. As with everything, if you start a marathon and you give up, will you ever get to the end? No. If you keep starting and stopping, will you get there? No. The rabbit and the tortoise. So, the rabbit rang, stopped. Rang, stopped. Fell asleep. You don't want to do that. You don't want to give up. Do not give up. Just work through it. Be a tortoise. Step by step. It doesn't matter how fast you're moving, how far the end seems. You will get there and you will become a successful property investor. So subscribe to my channel, whack that bell notification icon and keep up to date with not only my story but great property information on this channel to keep you going in the property industry, keep you up to date with property news, and make sure you don't ever miss any very important information that could cause you to do a big mistake in the property industry.